Hey guys, this is part 2 of small vehicles that could possibly come to the line. Some of these, more likely to come to the line than others, but this is what this show is, show you what vehicles I've chosen that could come to the line. Now, these aren't guaranteed to come to the line, but these could come to the line, and we're going to see what is a possibility. And these are only Joe vehicles. I'll do Cobra on the next video. I do another video like this. The first up is a Tiger Hawk. This is not a Tiger Force, but this is a Tiger Hawk jet with release box in US Toy Stores with the Pilot Ace version 6 in 2004. The Tiger Hawk was part of the Valor vs. Venom line and featured an opening canopy, bomb dropping action sounds, and barrel roll action sounds, and folding wingtips. And it came with two different colors too. We're gonna go over a certain color in a minute. But this is a really nice little plane. And I love to see it in the line. I think this would be a perfect scale for a classified. There's also the air color, a tan color camo with 8 versus 7, same exact vehicle, sounds and everything. You can get the sound effects. I don't care what sound effects. But it has some really cool features. A lot of bombs, the machine guns in the front there, and you can flip around if you hold the tail of it. Like a barrel roll, which is really cool. And the wings fold up, so it wouldn't take up much room. And it'd be a great vehicle for us to get in the line. Yeah, you hold the tail and you spin the front of it like a barrel roll. It's an awesome little vehicle. Then we have a Desert Coyote version 2. You saw the air version on the last episode. There's a darker brown. This one's more tan and more desert themed, if you ask me. Desert Coyote was released in the United States toy stores with Pilot Recondo version 5. That's a cool Recondo. I like that Recondo. In 2005, the Desert Coyote featured action attack technology, firing missiles, rotating gun station, and thumb wheel located on the back of the vehicle operating the turret motion. I like this vehicle. It holds two characters, one in the front and one in the back. And it's a pretty cool little vehicle. I think this would be a great vehicle for classified. It would be smaller than the Ostriker because it's a one-seater, and it would probably be about the same price as the Ferret. Well, it's a two-seater, but it would probably still be about the same price as the Ferret. Maybe a $35 at most, but it'd be a cool little vehicle to have in the line. Wave Crusher. The Wave Crusher was released in the United States Toy Stores, U.S. Toy Stores in 2005. It was part of the Valor vs. Venom line and came with a figure depth charge. The Wave Crusher is able to transform from wire sled to jet ski. It features a firing missile. The missile is on the front of it, and there's two guns, and the two side parts are the jet engines on it. And that's a pretty cool vehicle, little jet ski. And it can hold two people in jet ski mode. But there's two pegs by the handlebars and two pegs in the back. So that's pretty cool. Then this is the third version of a lightning cycle, the Kamakura version. The Ninja Lightning Cycle was released prior in U.S. Toy Stores in 2005. It was part of the Valor vs. Venom line and came with the figure Kamakura. Kamakura is actually a cool character, and I wouldn't mind seeing the this color version. I like the one we got, but I like the brighter green too. And if it came, it's more that'd be even cooler. Alright, now these are really cool vehicles. This is a Rockslide ATAV with still job. The Rockslide was released in the first wave of Alpha vehicles in the G.I. Joe Rise of Cobra toy line in 2009. It included driver Still Job version 4. So we can get this and get Still Job again. And that would be a good way to get Still Job back into the classified. Being one that doesn't come with a bunch of accessories. But maybe a backpack with snowshoes and a couple guns. The Rockslide ATAV was also available as Sam's Club exclusive. The Rockslide ATAV and Moped 2-pack. And I really like this. I think this is a great vehicle. It's a great snowmobile. And I think it has 4 missiles, 2 that actually shoot, 1 that fires, and then 2 guns on it. Yeah, that's a pretty cool vehicle. Then we have the Desert Rockslide ATAV. The Desert Rockslide was released as part of a secondary retailer exclusive wave Alpha vehicle for the Rise of Cobra line in 2011. It included Destiny version 13. This wave was intended for release in early 2010, and even appeared in store shelves in Canada at that time. For reasons not officially known, this wave was delayed. Eventually, these toys appeared in secondary retail stores, primarily Ross, beginning in March 2011. I never got this version of it. I got the snowmobile one, but I never got this version of it. It works for Desert too. I mean, Stan's pretty slick, so this would work for Desert. And it has the treads on the back, so yeah, this would be a cool vehicle for the Desert vehicle. We don't have any Desert vehicles yet, so this would be a one to get. Like the Desert Coyote would be another one. I guess the Arc is gonna be our first Desert vehicle, but it's not really Desert colored. But yeah, two shooting missiles, 2 missiles on the top that can come off, and then 2 guns. This thing was loaded. Okay, now we have a Snowmocycle that came with Beachhead. The Snowmocycle was released in a secondary wave of the Alpha vehicle of the G.I. Joe Rise of Cobra in 2009. And included the figure Robar and Beachhead. Yeah, 2 figures because the sidecar. Now, there's also another version of this that was the October Guard version. I didn't put it on the list. I don't think we'll ever see the October Guard at all. But this can hold up to 3 characters, which is pretty cool. 1 on the back, 1 in the driving, and 1 in the sidecar, which is pretty cool. Then we have a Dragonfish, which is another version of the Wave Crusher. This one came with wetsuit. The Dragonfish was released in 2009 and a second wave of Target exclusive vehicles. It included the driver wetsuit, version 11. And like the other one, it can be a water sled or a jet ski. And it can still hold 2 characters. Then we have the Arashikage Cycle for Snake Eyes. The Arashikage, I hope I'm saying that right, Arashikage Cycle was released in 2009 in the first wave of Target exclusive vehicles in G.I. Joe Rise of Cobra toy line. It included driver Snake Eyes ordered 45. 45 Snake Eyes, guys. 45 people with Snake Eyes. That's a lot of Snake Eyes. And they're all different. This was pretty cool. It has a fighting missile in front. It's the same as the other uh, Ninja Lightning Cycle. Just different colors. Then we have the Air Assault Glider. The Air Assault Glider was released in 2009 and first wave of Target exclusive vehicles for the G.I. Joe Rise of Cobra toy line. It included the driver, well, I guess pilot would be more, James Grand Slam Barney version 6. This would be a cool vehicle to have in the line because we have the Cobra Claws, and this would be able to battle the Cobra Claws. So, and it's a cool vehicle. I mean, cooler than, as cool as a maybe not as iconic as a Cobra Claw, but it's still pretty cool. Then we have a Tiger Claw, which is another ATV. Um, is not the same as a ferret, and the Tiger Claw is not part of the Tiger Force. Um, the Tiger Claw ATV was released in part of a secondary retailer exclusive wave of alpha vehicles for the Rise of Cobra line in 2011, and it included Leatherneck version 7. This wave was intended for a recent in early 2010, but even appearances appeared in the store shelves in Canada at that time. For reasons not officially known, the wave was delayed. Eventually, these toys appeared in secondary retailer stores, primarily Ross, beginning in March 2011. These are pretty cool TVs. I mean, I like the fact that that can come off and be a own little thing. Doesn't really have any weapons on it though. We can take that off. Then we have the Ninja Speed Cycle with Snake Eyes. And the Ninja Speed Cycle was released in the first wave of the Alpha vehicles in G.I. Joe Retaliation toy line in 2012. It included the driver Snake Eyes version 60, guys. 60! The vehicle was also available in 2013. I think those swords can come off and you can use them as swords if you wanted to. Um, I'm not sure. I never had this vehicle, so I can't remember. But then there is the G.I. Joe Psycho Armor. This reminds me of Centurions, and I'll tell you why in a minute. Power Extreme! The G.I. Joe Psycho Armor was released in this kind of retail only wave of Alpha vehicles for the Pursuit Cobra line in 2012. It included driver Ashikiko. Ashikiko. Um, this wave was intended to release in early 2011. It even appeared in stores in Canada at that time. For reasons not officially known, the wave was delayed. Eventually, these toys appeared in discounted stores, primarily Ross, in February 2012. Curiously, this set was retained the Canada packaging, multiple language text in all. So this bike would come apart and become battle armor. Okay. Power Extreme! Yeah. Those of you who know Centurion knows that phrase. But, I mean, that's cool, I guess. I don't ever see us coming to the line. No, I don't. It's a cool concept, but I just don't see it working. Then we have another Ninja Cycle, Ninja Speed Cycle, the Road Retaliator with Flint. I don't know why Flint's driving a Ninja Speed Cycle. Whatever, he's not a ninja. This was released in the second wave of the Alpha vehicle for the G.I. Joe Retaliation toy line in 2013 and included driver Flint version 20. Yeah, I mean, it's cool. It's green and silver with a little bit of orange and red. And the Washikage symbol on it. Then we have a Covert Ops ATV Night Force vehicle. This was released and bagged for 2013 International G.I. Joe Convention in Indianapolis, Indiana, for the official G.I. Joe Collectors Club. So it's not a Night Force vehicle. I would hope that we get an ATV Night Force vehicle, even if they did the Ferret again. I wouldn't mind that, because that is a good vehicle. But we need some more Night Force vehicles besides the bike. Sorry guys, my dog's in the background having a hissy fit. The Air Assault Glider Alpha was released as part of the 2016 International G.I. Joe Convention, Loveland, Colorado. Exclusive G.I. Joe glider troops were packed in an official G.I. Joe Collectors Club. The set included Cloudburst and Skybait version 2s of each, with the Air Assault Glider Bravo. This is the Alpha one. I like the blue on it. This looks really cool. The blue and purple. Then there's a green one here. Light green, dark green. That's pretty cool actually. Then we have the Battle Force 2000 Marauder Snowmobile. I don't know if these Mad Marauders or not, but if it's Mad Marauder Snowmobile, they don't have anybody that works with this. Or maybe it's just the Marauder's name for it. But it's Battle Force 2000 Marauder Snowmobile was released as part of a 2017 International G.I. Joe Convention, Lake Bay, Vista, Florida, for the official G.I. Joe Collectors Club. The Battle Force 2000 Marauder Snowmobile was bagged in two to a set. So you have two of these in one set. I hope we get the original version, the Polar Barber and the Classified, because then we could get this version too if they wanted to. But yeah, this is an awesome little vehicle. Sorry, my dog's in the background, guys. And the last one, the Mini Tank Armadillo was first released boxed in the United States toy store in 1985. It was also sold in 1986 and discontinued in 1987. Okay, this is an awesome vehicle. I don't know if Hasbro will do this one or not. I know you can get this right now on Etsy at RarityToys.com for $140. It has working treads, a working wrench, and he added a tow hitch to it. And the turrets can move up and down also. And it holds 3 characters. So it's an awesome little vehicle. And for $140, I can see this being a great vehicle. If you want it right now, you can wait for Hasbro to do it, and they probably won't do the treads. They probably won't do the winch. They probably won't do a tow hitch on it. So it's up to you whether you want to get that one or you want to get a good one right now. Because the one that Rari Toy makes, he's the one that made the USS flag Classified. He makes vehicles that are so smooth seamlessly. It's via factory mold injected, and he made this, and it looks awesome. And he has an Arctic version and a Night Force version. If you want either of those, if you have it on his site, contact him and he will print them for you for $140 plus shipping. Alright guys, that will do it. Now I do have a honorable mention for this, and it is this thing, the Robolt assault vehicle. This is a Sigma 6 vehicle, and this is where I put it out there. Does anybody want Sigma 6 to be incorporated with Classified? Because they have some cool vehicles and cool figures that would be pretty sweet if they added it to Classified. But that is it, guys. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for joining me on my channel. This is Triple C. Make sure you hit that like button for me. Subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Yo, Joe. Oh, bye, guys.